become extremely exhausted by the exposure to cold weather, and issued the command to attack.
All right.
The Mongols launched a cavalry charge from the enemy's flank and defeated the Chinese army. Out of 100,000 Chinese, it became so cold.
This is an excellent story.
According to the origins of the Turks, weather magic was also used by General Tolui Khan Mongols to win battles against the Chinese army. According to the text, just before a decisive battle with the Chinese army, General Tolui Khan was given the news that the Mongol army was outnumbered and in great peril. It was during the middle of summer, therefore the great general decided to use weather magic in order to turn the advantage. He ordered the court sorcerers to perform weather magic rituals which lasted 3 days and nights. Although it was a hot summer day, the weather suddenly changed and it began to rain and snow. It became so cold that most of the Chinese soldiers were unable to take their hands away from their bodies. After several days, General Tolui Khan saw that the Chinese army had become extremely exhausted by the exposure to cold weather, and issued the command to attack. The Mongols launched a cavalry charge from the enemy's flank and defeated the Chinese army. Out of 100,000 Chinese soldiers, 1,000 fled and therefore escaped annihilation. However, the remaining 99,000 soldiers were all massacred. The son of General Tolui Khan and grandson of Genghis Khan was Kublai Khan, figure 1.63. Kublai Khan was the emperor of China during the Yuan dynasty 1279-1368 AD, and he employed the services of many magical shamans and sorcerers who possessed the mysterious power of controlling winds, rain, mist, and thunderbolts. According to the famous explorer Marco Polo, the activity at the royal court of the Mongolian Great Khan was constantly filled with powerful wizards and sorcerers. According to Marco Polo's personal journals, during the 3 months of every year, when Lord Khan resides at the royal palace, if it should happen to be bad weather, there are certain crafty enchanters and astrologers in his train who are such adepts in necromancy and the diabolical art of occult magic that they are able to prevent any loud or storm from passing over the spot on which the emperor's palace stands. The sorcerers who do this are called Tibet and Kashmir, which are the names of the 2 nations that the sorcerers originate from. Marco Polo also mentions the magical abilities of the Koronas in his private journals. The Koronas were a mixed race with dominant Mongolian components, and they often made frequent raids on the eastern territories of Iran. According to Marco Polo, you must know that when these Koronas wish to make a plundering incursion, they have certain devilish enchantments whereby they do bring darkness over the face of the sky, inasmuch that you can sense, perception, the divination, summoning rainstorms, summoning clouds, mist, fog, summoning snowstorms, summoning hailstorms, summoning windstorms, summoning dust storms, summoning thunderstorms. Figure 1. 64. Esoteric skills of weather magic. Different types of weather magic. Control weather magic spells focus their intention on the summoning and controlling of different types of storms. In ancient China, it was believed that esoteric skills of weather magic could be initiated once the sorcerer had mastered the following: weather, sense, perception, weather divination, summoning rainstorms, summoning clouds, summoning mist and fog, summoning snowstorms, summoning hailstorms, summoning windstorms, summoning dust storms, and summoning thunderstorms. These various esoteric skills are described as follows: figure 1.64. Weather, sense.
Abilities and intuitions that allow him to sense changing energetic powers of the weather. Such changes include the directions and qualities of the wind, mist, and cloud formations. Taoist sorcerer should be able to feel the changes in temperature, the shifts in wind direction, the energy of the wind as it combines with other wind currents, the increase or decrease in wind currents, the energy of the clouds as they gather, and the darkness and water density modeling within the clouds. 73. www.daoistmagic.
Look at these wonderful fat maters in here. There's fat mater there, fat mater there, fat mater over there. There's the gnomes. This guy stands up. He's the first one to fall down because he's the garden boss gnome. He's not the entire boss gnome, that's him. Because he's never ceased to meditate. It's just not done it. Just never done it. I listened to this story last night about this guy who his whole life all he did was fucking meditate and train. And he was so overwhelmingly unlike any other human that they were just explaining some of the shit that had gone on. And it was almost like too much. It's like, yeah, if you fucking enter the fucking spirit state immediately every day and live outside of your body, like Supreme Commander, he was Supreme Commander. I don't even know, I can't even say his name, but it was the first time I ever heard the story about this guy was yesterday, and I think he's going to be the next topic of study from Scott Mendelker's I Can See You a Long Way from Taiwan, and continually address common world problems of 3D human from the wanderer perspective. Which, if you're a wanderer, you're a fucking autism spectrum, whatever. And it doesn't even matter, because you don't even get to be the... If you're actually autistic, great. If not, it doesn't even matter. You're going to be on the spectrum either way. What? Now, actually, I am... My, whatever the fuck I've got, the holotropic thinker, is on the spectrum. My brother's dysgraphic, or I think he's got dysgraphia, because he's on the spectrum. And I don't pretend to understand any of that. Leave me the fuck alone. They're calling me from all number 8s.